crap on the screen. Like, stuff on the screen. Not
All
like
right, there we
stuff,
go. Now I
like
think I
actual
got it.
nasty stuff.
Maybe. Yes, I got it.
Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. At least I'm not hearing myself. Why won't those fucking React things go away? I'm tired of them popping up too. I don't like the Skype.
Well, the Zoom won't let us record longer than fucking 15 minutes, so we got to go with this. All right. There we go. Now we got it. Now we're side by side, can hear each other, and we're good. Are you happy?
What? You didn't hear that right?
Fucker. Don't fuck
Fucking
with me right
A.
now.
Let me get my volume up. Well, what the
Yeah.
fuck has been happening?
Well, again, doing a remote is different than doing it live and just requires different
No, you
stuff.
said you got held up.
Oh, yeah, I did get held up doing stuff. I had stuff to do. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you should have let me know that
Well,
you had stuff
I'm
to
sorry. It was a situation where I wasn't able to do so at the moment.
do. It was
But
30 minutes of a situation. There's time in there where you could have said, "Hey, man, something's come up. I'm gonna be a little bit late." Instead of letting me
look,
hanging.
you're right, and I'm not going to deny it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, like I said, I've been sitting here an
Well,
hour
I
now.
mean, I apologize to you. I don't know what the fuck else you want from me.
I
So,
appreciate that.
all
I'm
right, then
glad.
shut up
That's
and
what
let's
I
move
needed.
on.
Good.
Fucking asshole. Anyway,
Don't try to ruin my day.
it's the GeekZip podcast. It's Ryan Zip. I'm coming at you live from the Zip Cave where I'm supposed to be. And Christian's coming at you from Columbus, Ohio, from his brother Jesse's humble abode. After what the fuck are you doing up there? Fixing his car or something?
His car's engine died, so
Yeah,
we
his
had to.
entire engine was fucked, right?
Yeah, he didn't have oil in it or something. Even though we put oil in it last month, dude, and he said got his oil changed, but
Well,
it's like
I mean,
maybe they forgot to put new oil in it. I don't know what happened.
I don't think that's probably the case. I'd say that you probably ran the oil out of it and didn't check, or you got an oil leak, one or the other. That'd be my guess. That'd be my
But
guess.
we definitely put oil in it last month and got an oil change last month.
Maybe you put the oil in the wrong fucking place.
Well, the hood doesn't close very good if you leave the oil can inside there.
I swear to God, you're worthless.
Ugh. All I can do is
yeah.
apologize. I don't know what else you want me to do.
Exactly. See? Now you know how it feels, fucker. Now you know. All right. Don't forget, we have a brand new website. Don't forget, like you know. We have a brand new website.
Announcement.
Have you seen have you messed with the website, Christian?
Yeah, I send the link out to our bios, dude. I was even gonna read some of mine on the podcast, give people a little taste.
Yeah,
of
the AI that you use to do it.
It helped. It's like a tool, dude.
I mean,
it's
whatever
like
helps.
It's like using a pen or a keyboard.
Okay.
It's just a tool to.
Gotcha.
I mean, I would have wrote exactly that if I had taken the time to think about it. If I wanted to write like the most fucking bullshit there is to write about myself.
Yeah.
Oh, it says I like to inspire people with my presence.
That was
stuff like that.
Dude, there were some good parts in that for sure. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Lawson called us out because you edited one of the.
Yeah, because I put
places
Christian. Yeah, I saw that before I came on the.
Yeah,
on the
you
show.
turned it into third person, so it makes me sound like for some reason I switched presence. What do you call that? Whatever person I switched person.
Wow, you're just fucking up left and right, aren't you?
I just start talking third person, dude. I turn into George when he's like, George is getting frustrated.
George is getting frustrated.
It's a cool website. I send it around.
Yeah.
The GeekZip podcast. Does it cost money to host our podcast on there?
Yes. Of course.
Well, you hear that, guys? That means your subscriptions mean more than ever to us.
True.
So like, subscribe. ring that bell, click it, leave a like for long legs ahead of Zip's. There's the Aquaman's legs are above Zip's head, so he's like Daddy
Aquaman's
Long
legs are
Legs.
above Zip's head.
Yeah, what's his name? Momoa legs. Momoa legs. You got a pair of Momoa legs above you, dude.
Okay.
So leave a like for that. I mean, that's worth a like at least.
I would think
Maybe.
so. I would think so, but
I'm sure maybe Momoa, if he's one of our subscribers, dude. I mean, we got a few more than I ever thought we would, so it's cool.
yeah, definitely cool. All right.
We had 20 people.
We had 20.
20 subscribers was cool was big time for me.
Yeah. It is cool when you subscribe, and it does mean a lot to us when you subscribe.
It gives us the encouragement to keep on keeping on.
There you go.
And sit here for an hour waiting on this chucklehead.
Wow.
Chucklehead. You're the Chuckles, not Chucklehead, just Chuckles. Like Dean says on Supernatural.
Oh God. So what have you been doing this week? What have you been playing, doing?
I haven't played anything. I've been doing a lot of sleeping in Columbus, eating some food, and I did make sure I watched Dirty Harry though.
Okay, now we're talking. Tell me your thoughts.
I also watched Twisters today. That came out on Peacock.
Okay. How was that, Twisters?
It was cool. It was a lot of fun. I'm not. That was my first time getting to meet Mr. Glenn Powell, and I gotta say, I'm pretty sold on him, dude. I'm ready to go ride Top Gun with him.
I was gonna say, didn't you watch Maverick? No. Good for you, bro. Top Gun Maverick.
I thought you were talking about fucking
like Mel Gibson Maverick.
Yeah, dude. I was like, who's he playing that? Is he like a kid or something?
Oh yeah, he's a kid. That's exactly it.
That was his big break, dude. When he was a Maverick, he was that little whores kid.
Jesus Christ!
Because it was a western, I think.
No,
yeah,
I get it. No, I get it. Oh,
I didn't watch the Tyson fight.
Huh?
Watch the Tyson fight.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick because that's like on everybody's fucking radar right now.
Talking about how sad it was.
Yeah, it was sad. Because I mean the guy's old. I mean it's simple as that. I think that he did a great job. I think that the fact that he went the distance, as they say, was pretty good. But I actually bet on the fight. I had Tyson knocking his ass out in the 8th. Clearly, I was incorrect. So there's that.
So he didn't hurt Tyson or embarrass Tyson too bad?
Something like that. Yeah, there was like that weird moment at the end of the fight, where they, they quit fighting or whatever, and that he like bows to him or some shit. I think like that's what happened or something, and I was like, "Fight!" I was just like, "What are you doing?" I was so fucking like over it.
That sounds like Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels, dude, when he's crying, fighting him.
Dude, it was so bad.
Don't make me do this. I love you too much.
That's exactly what it was like, honestly, and it was a little ridiculous, and I didn't like it. So,
did you stay up and watch it like live?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's past my bedtime.
Yeah, I figured that was the case.
Well, I wasn't just really interested in any of the other fights either. The group chat was the only thing keeping me interested.
Group chat was funny. It's always funny.
Talking about Rosie Perez. What's Rosie doing there, dude?
I don't know what the fuck Rosie Perez was doing there or why, but whatever. All right, I've tried to make this scene look about as good as I can, so hopefully it comes out okay.
I can't even tell how it looks. I can't see your screen.
It's split. You can tell you're on Skype. You can tell I'm using a hard cam. So
that's fine.
that's the way it is. Okay, so
But
you
Dirty Harry was great. I'm glad you
yeah.
told me to watch that one first.
What I mean, like, do you think that it got you in the mood to watch more Clint, or like,
I don't know.
do you
Just
think it?
reminded me of like good action movies. Like it wasn't what I was expecting. Like I had it built up more as a Death Wish kind of movie or something. I thought it
Mm-hmm.
was going to be like kind of just stupid, more violence.
Yeah,
There was a lot to it. It just went on
yeah,
and on.
yeah.
It was
I
nice seeing
mean,
him like going against that villain in all those different situations.
yeah,
Do a few Death Wish vibes.
for sure.
When he stabbed that guy in the leg, dude, and he's like, that's almost as bad as that never-ending death scene, dude, where that one guy with that mustache keeps dying.
No, it isn't. Nothing will ever be as good as that. Can you lean to your right a little bit? There you go. Stop right there. Don't move.
Trying to block this light.
Huh?
Trying to block that big light behind me.
Well, anyway.
That's what I'm doing.
So that's cool. Dirty Harry. Anything else?
Twisters is cool, dude. They try to tame the tornadoes.
They try to tame the tornadoes. How do they do that? How do you tame a tornado?
Government. No, the chemicals, some kind of science. I don't know.
Chemicals
Movie
and
magic.
science. I like it.
It absorbs the moisture, dude. Once you remove the
Remove. Shit.
Once you do that from the weather system, it stops the spinning and the winds.
Gotcha.
Tornado.
Stops the spinning of the winds.
It's more manageable. But like so many people die in that, dude.
Oh.
God, sucked up into the wind all the time.
Yeah. I mean, tornadoes are pretty dangerous. I mean, I thought that was well known.
Stay low to the ground, dude, and idiots are just like standing up, just getting blown away.
Good shit. All right.
Or even, dude, this one person is like, "Oh, it's not a real tornado. That's just that's a, false alarm." And then like the tornado blows the siren down, and she's like, "Yeah, see, it quit. It's not a tornado."
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah. See,
siren comes busting through the window, and she's like, "It's a tornado!" It's all country, dude. Oklahoma.
Oh man, yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like it for sure. All right.
Powell is a YouTuber like us, dude. He just makes
Glenn?
tornado content. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean in the film? Okay, gotcha.
He's a scientist at heart, too, though.
I was like, okay, is he like, why is he YouTubing if he's a movie star? But you mean like, he enjoys it. All right. Playing anything? Anything
No, not yet.
So you've been watching your brother play the Call of Duty?
A little bit, yeah. They're playing right now.
What are your thoughts on it? Come a long way.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
They have a hard time fighting that helicopter.
Helicopter?
Yeah, in the multiplayer, sometimes you can get a helicopter and just destroy the other team with it. But like you upgrade, like sometimes in the old games you'd get the nuke and stuff, right?
Right.
I don't want to play any zombies or anything though.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a new multiplayer mode. There was just an update, and you have to like collect gold and deposit gold. I don't know.
Oh God, that sounds awful. Who would want to do that?
Nazis. I mean, when in the World War II setting,
The Nazis probably would. You're right.
There's usually a lot of movies about army men and bars of gold.
Uh-huh.
There's even a George Clooney one. Remember that one?
No.
Remember there was like Three Kings, weren't they after gold? And
Oh yeah, Three Kings. Yes, I'm sorry.
Gotcha on that one.
Yeah, you got me on that one. I totally forgot about that. And I love that movie. Strange. Okay, so what have I been?
You watched a one we need to talk about, that Joker too.
I did. Let's talk. I'm going to talk about that, but first I want to talk about the other stuff I watched because I'll probably spend a lot of time on Joker.
You can't reverse my image, just flip it, dude, so I can just lean this way.
Would you
Go
please
ahead,
give
go
me a
ahead,
break?
you-
Okay, it took me forever to get this set up. All right.
I want to edit in more sound effects. And
So
more digital
I think that you have probably done this more than I, but I have gotten really into like Star Wars canon videos that like explain the Star Wars universe, explain aspects of Star Wars and shit like that. Like for example, what would happen if Yoda beat Palpatine in the Senate, or what would happen if kind of like what if situations, but also explainer videos about some of the stuff that happened in like comics and books, that I'm not familiar with, obviously. And I've just gone down a fucking hole. I've just learned so much about fucking Star Wars. That
yeah, kind of like how I've watched the comics explain stuff.
Same thing.
Where the
It's
guys
like,
just tell you the comic storyline.
well, and you've read a lot of the Star Wars fan fiction. I mean, you used to read
really
all the
fan
time.
fiction, it was the old
It was canon.
New Jedi. It was the New Jedi Order. It wasn't fanfic. I mean, it wasn't.
But it was
canon.
canon.
It all got erased. That's not canon.
Dude, you were reading. Okay. So you're talking about like Shadows of the Empire and shit like that, right? Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
The Thrawn trilogy and everything.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know what it goes through all the continuity though. So I don't know, like maybe it is some shit that you've read before. I don't know. But I
mean, it probably didn't have Jason, Jaina Solo, and their third kid, Anakin.
Jason's mentioned. Yeah, Jason's mentioned. In one of them, I remember them talking about it. I'm like, who the fuck is Jason Solo? I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, that was their twins.
That sent me down to another fucking hole. Yeah, so I don't know how I even got on that. I think I saw something that explained something that I thought was cool. It may have been the different types of lightsabers.
Well, it all ends badly anyway, so.
Yeah, it all fucks up in the end, right? I also watched Cold Mountain with Kush. I'd never seen it. Cold Mountain.
Civil War romance, dude. It's about suffering.
Yeah, a whole lot of suffering. Yeah, and it had Renee Zellweger in it, which I hate. Was
it cold? Did it make you feel cold while you were watching?
Well, it's funny because as we're watching it, I wanted to know why they called it Cold Mountain. I was like, why is it called Cold? It obviously wasn't named that by fucking...
Isn't that like actually the name of the mountain?
That's the name of the mountain. Do you know why it's called Cold Mountain?
No.
Because people would slip on their ass down it, and their asses would get cold.
That sounds like Out Cold Mountain, dude, with that the guy that owned it with his butt hanging out his pants.
So I'm serious. That's why they call it Cold Mountain. It's Cold Mountain. It's a cold mountain.
Did they have like some old Southern lady explain that? She expositioned it like she's like, well, they used to ride down their butts and get cold.
I mean, that would be appropriate, but I don't think that's how it went. But whatever. All right.
The Battle of Cold Mountain, dude. The Civil War. Wasn't he like a Civil War soldier after? He was a losing Confederate, wasn't he?
He was a Confederate that had deserted and was heading back to
wasn't the war over though, or?
Yeah, war was almost over. It wasn't officially over, so they weren't allowed to just like leave. But it was. I mean, they'd lost and they knew it, so he started back toward Cold Mountain.
I feel like it was a long movie too.
It's long as fuck. I don't think we finished it. So we still have to finish it.
I remember it being a late one at the theater, the one you didn't want to sell for.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You'd be like, fuck, I'm here past midnight now.
Let me tell you something. If you're going to see a movie, and that's I'm even including today, and you're going to a 9:00 show, and it's the last show, and it's like a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night, you're going to be the most hated person in that theater for a long time, let me tell you. But anyway, yes, it was very long, but again, great visuals.
Jude Law
Good
in it
story.
too?
Jude Law's in it. He's the lead.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, just a great film. Also got Kush to watch Kingpin.
Do you know
Yeah.
what Jude Law's character's name is?
Oh fuck, no, I don't remember. It's something
I
weird.
was just curious, maybe you
It's
knew
something weird. You know, remember when Brolin's name was Llewellyn from fucking No Country for Old? It's something like that. It's almost like a chick name.
We were talking about what was Mr. Deed's first name, and we couldn't think of it. Longfellow.
Longfellow Deeds. I knew it was something weird. I knew it was a long name and weird.
Oh, it's the bowling movie.
The Kingpin movie, yeah. So anyway, she never seen it.
Huh.
And I was like, well, this is kind of like before the Farleys kind of fell out of favor with the crowds. This was kind of their last big comedy movie. And I think it's easily one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. I mean, Woody Harrelson, as far as comedic, I think it's
Bill
his.
Murray's hair and performance.
Oh, Bill Murray and Randy Quaid. My God, I mean, it's just a fucking masterclass of comedy, and there are so many iconic parts from it. God, we laughed. But anyway, so that's all right. Let's get to Joker Folie A Deux. So, as most of you know, Joker is now available for digital. You can purchase it, rent it, whatever you'd like to do. And
Did you?
No, I bought it.
Did you purchase it?
I bought it. Yeah.
Great.
Even though it'll probably be on Max again. So, yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you bought it.
I did buy it. I felt it was
think
necessary.
You were going to.
No, I was going to buy it. I was debating on waiting to buy it till it got a little cheaper, but I knew I was going to buy it. I mean, there was no question about that. I love the first one so much. So let's get into it. And there may be spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you may not want to listen to this next part. I liked it. Again, it wasn't a musical. It was not a musical. I do not define this movie as a musical. If that's a musical, and I put this in my short that I did over the week on YouTube, if that's a musical, then Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny is a musical. Which I'm sure a lot of people may argue that it is a musical, but not in my opinion. When you have musical scenes, like the shit where he's on set with Gaga, Harley Quinn, and they're in costume and all that shit, it's in his head. And it's made clear that it's in his head before it happens. That's not a musical to me.
A lot of people say that it doesn't go far enough with the musical stuff. Like, once it starts going, it doesn't really give you the whole experience that you expect from a performance, a musical number.
That just adds more evidence to my point that it's not a fucking musical.
Well,
is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that yes, but some people that want it to be a musical are saying that you can't even like it for that.
No, because it's not a musical. Again, I'm not saying
apparently it's not a Joker movie either, though.
I disagree with that. It's a take on the Joker.
I thought the Joker killed him at the end.
He did. But again, the movie's not called The Joker.
That's the joke, is we watched two movies about somebody that's not the Joker.
Right. There you go. I'm impressed with your wherewithal to know exactly what Todd Phillips was doing.
Why would you like that, though?
Because just again,
time.
Here's what I told Kush, because she asked me the same shit. Because the Joker in DC Comics is one of the most mysterious, elusive origin characters that there's ever been. No one. They've only just now in the last year or two started to scratch the surface of his origins with the Joker book they put out.
Yeah. You've talked about this in the past on here about how there's 3 different supposed Joker theories and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm not sure that gives this movie any credence.
Well, It may not. But what I'm saying is I'm more talking about the character right now. And the character...
the actor says that's not the Joker.
That's
Arthur
the joke.
You
just said it. That's the joke. Todd Phillips, in an artistic way, made a joke. Right?
Sure, at your expense.
I mean, was it at my expense? It was a great film. Yeah, it had great performances, great music. I mean, I don't think it was at my expense.
So.
I mean, did you really expect to see like fucking the Jack Nicholson version of the Joker, like fucking running around Gotham committing crimes?
I don't think you're being true to yourself.
I don't know what you mean when you say that. What do you mean?
I think you're basing your opinion on the audience's reaction.
Everybody hated it. It's being hated.
I know, and that makes you like it more.
Oh, I see. So what you're saying is if everybody likes it, I hate it, and if everybody hates it, I like it. That's what you're saying?
Oh no, it's because it's your Joker DC fanboy stuff too.
I mean, I'm not going to say that's probably not got a little bit to do with it. I mean, I'm definitely not going to say that, but I will definitely not sit here and tell you that it was a musical or that it was a bad movie.
Why not?
Because that's not how I feel. I don't think it was. I thought it was a good movie, and I did not think it was a musical. By my definition of a musical. A musical is when they're walking down the street and they just break out into fucking song. That's a musical. When it's like, when you're clearly going inside of a character's head and there's some kind of musical number, whatever that may be.
That's still a musical.
No, I disagree.
Just because it's in somebody's head.
No, disagree. Completely. Again, because you're conveying what that character is thinking, which we all, at least I have, I'm sure other people have too, put ourselves in that position of like a goofy ass situation in our heads where there may be musical. I don't know. I'm just saying you can relate to that.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of technical musicals that totally take place in somebody's head.
Give me one.
And are clearly musicals.
Give me one.
I haven't watched that many musicals.
Because they don't exist. Because you're just blowing smoke out your fucking ass. Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. It's all right. You know, I know your goal on this show is to make me upset. That's why you get on this show to piss me off. Realize what?
Musicals and movies aren't real. Like the Joker's not a real person.
Okay. What's your fucking point?
So don't get mad about him.
I'm not getting mad about anything.
You sound upset. I just think you...
I'm giving my opinion of the movie, and you're painting me with this brush because you think I'm this fucking DC fanboy that would have liked anything they put out.
I don't think the musical stuff is the big problem with the movie.
What's the problem with the movie? Have you seen it?
No. But
okay, then how the fuck do you know anything about this movie and can speak to it?
I've read actual critics, dude.
Fuck them. We never listen to them. So that don't work for me because we never listen to critics.
I value their opinions. Of course I do, and read their opinions.
You're just trying to fucking start something. You're full of shit. You haven't even seen the movie.
Nuh-uh.
You've got no point of reference. You haven't seen the movie. You're just trying to piss me off. And it's funny because...
Your review doesn't sound like an honest review.
Again, that's your opinion.
What was your favorite part of the movie?
I loved when he broke down and pretty much said that he wasn't the Joker. Again, why am I talking about this to you? You can't relate to anything that I'm saying because you haven't even seen the shit. So why am I talking to you about it?
Because I don't think you liked it. I think you're just saying that.
I don't know why in our years that we've known each other have I ever not said how I truly felt about something that I've watched, seen, read, or played?
I'm not saying that you're lying about it. Okay. You're lying to yourself.
No, I'm not. I don't know what to tell. No, I'm not. That's my answer. I'm not. I liked it.
Did you buy it before or after you watched it?
Before.
Okay. I think that may have an opinion of your opinion on it too, an influence on your opinion.
Oh, wait. You said, did you watch it before you bought it? Yes, I did.
Oh,
online.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
And then what had happened was Kush wanted to watch it, so we tried to, cast it. Sorry out there, Warner Brothers. But that didn't work well, so we ended up buying it because I was like, no, I like it. I'll buy it and watch it again. I always watch movies once or twice because I miss shit in them.
Okay, good.
But again, I like this movie. I don't know why you're so dead set on me admitting that I didn't like it. I did, and I there's no reason for me to lie. I mean,
I don't know. It sounds
it
like
does
a
not
bad movie,
fit.
dude.
It does not fit within the Batman canon. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, it was a little highbrow, meaning that it explored, certain things, especially with comic book characters that may have gone over people's heads. The idea of good versus evil, the idea of, what is evil, is the Joker a real person or a personality? I mean, again, it was a great character study on a character that we don't know that much about. That's why I liked it. Now, is that the way that the comic creators and the comic writers of today write the Joker? No, it's not. But that's the great thing about making movies. And I've said this a million times, you can have your own interpretation of a character. But just make sure that you make it clear that's your interpretation of the character. And I think he did that. And that's why I love the ending, which is what you're talking about, which is what probably the only thing you've fucking seen in that movie is the goddamn ending.
I haven't seen any of it.
So the point is,
I know Jared Leto was more Joker than Joaquin Phoenix.
Fuck you. You're crazy. You're fucking nuts.
I mean, he actually played the Joker, though. Arthur Fleck has nothing to do with DC.
And why is that a problem?
I mean, it's not if you say so. It just seems like
why
a waste
is that a problem?
Of time.
Why?
It just seems like a bad movie and a waste of time to me.
Why?
Because why?
Because it's not part of the DC canon. Because they killed off Arthur Fleck. Yes, everybody. Arthur Fleck is stabbed at the end of the film by the assumed real Joker.
He's already decided not to be Joker by then.
Okay, you're talking about it like you've seen it. So I don't know. You say you haven't watched shit from it, but then you tell me about these parts that you've apparently seen. Have you seen it or not?
I read and watched a lot of critical analysis of it.
Okay, I don't give a fuck about critical analysis. We are critics. Okay? So I don't give a fuck what any other critics have to say about it. Because that's not why I watch shit, and you should know that by now.
I'm just saying, I think you're coming in with a bias on this one.
I mean, I'm not.
If you say so.
And you have no evidence to support this theory, other than the fact that I'm a DC fan. I mean, so all DC fans that liked it, that went to saw it, they're just fucking lying.
I haven't heard from any.
Fucking ridiculous. So anyway, despite what this asshole says that hasn't even seen the fucking movie, you should definitely check it out if you're a Todd Phillips fan, if you're a Joker fan, or if you just like a good movie. Again, it was really good. I liked it. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't. And, is there some bias because I'm a comic book fan? Sure. Is there bias when I go see fucking shitty-ass fucking Justice League before Zack Snyder redid it? Sure. I walked out of there going, oh, man, that was awesome. Blah, 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 blah. Then I got home and I went, wait a minute, that was shit. What the hell am I talking about? So, again, I don't know where you're trying to go with this. Like, DC fans have some kind of bias against the Joker movies because he doesn't exist in the comic canon?
No, there's a big difference between the first and the second one.
There is. I will totally agree with that.
You're making the second one sound, you're describing it as if it were the first one.
No, I'm not.
You're making it sound good.
Nope.
Yeah, you are, dude.
No, the first one was a great film.
Then you're making the second one
The
sound
second one was a good film. It did not suck, like everyone is saying. That's what I'm saying. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying. You're acting like I came in here and said, "Oh man, it was the greatest fucking movie ever." You know, Joaquin Phoenix gonna be the Joker for life. Blah blah blah. No, I said it was
I
a
don't know,
good
dude.
movie. I
Sound like
said
you're
I
talking
enjoyed
about
it, and I said it wasn't a musical. That's what I said.
I know, and you said it was highbrow. You make it
It
sound
was
like
highbrow. The
It's
first
sound
one
like
was
it's the
fucking highbrow.
Godfather, dude. You make it sound like it's the Godfather. It's just
I
you
made it sound like it was
insisted
the
upon it.
Godfather on that fucking
Just
short.
insist
That's your
upon it,
fucking
dude.
name now. You're struggling, bro.
I didn't even want to come on the
Struggling.
show after watching that short, dude. I was like, gosh,
Well,
I can't believe he
fuck
liked it.
you. Kick rocks, motherfucker. I suggest you see it. Christian doesn't. So we'll see what the majority thinks.
I hope people do see it, and I want to hear what the comments say
Good.
about it.
Good. I hope so, because I mean, again, I'll stress this again. I don't care what the comments say. It's irrelevant to me, but from my point of view, I liked it.
I'd also love it if the comments could explain what a musical is.
Dude, if you can't tell me the difference between In the Heights and Joker Folie A Deux, if you can't see the difference in those, if you can't watch a movie like fucking Cats, okay, and look at it against Joker Folie A Deux and see the difference, then I can't help you. Okay? I mean, again, this is not some kind of fucking scientific bullshit. It's not a musical. Period.
How many songs does it have in it?
Irrelevant. Again, I say look at Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. I don't consider that a musical either. That had a whole fucking soundtrack on it. If you don't care, then shut the fuck up and stop arguing with me.
I mean, I don't care if it's a musical or not. I don't think that
Okay,
makes it
so
a good or bad film.
Me neither. That's why I said it's a good film and it's not a musical. That's what I did.
I know, but it makes it sound like you're saying if it was a musical, it would be bad. But it's not a musical, so don't say it's musical. I don't know. I don't care.
You're not making any sense. Anyway, now on digital, I'm sure it'll be on Max soon. That is Joker Folie A Deux with Lady Gaga. Brandon Gleeson is in it as well. Does a great job. Got Harvey Dent in it, kind of foreshadowing some stuff. Says it takes place in New York State, though. I was kind of like...
I watched one video where they said his name was Harvey Dent, but he could have just been any throwaway character because that's how little he was used.
True, but again, that wasn't the point. That wasn't... Dude, these are such stupid fucking fanboy points that you're making. I mean, you know, if you're going to review a movie, review it honestly and don't fucking tout a bunch of bullshit. I mean, you know, they did that in the first movie with the Waynes. Okay? So don't fucking sit here and tell me that, oh, they just threw Harvey Dent in there as a throwaway character. No. That's what Todd Phillips is doing with these Joker movies. Is he's taking elements of the Joker lore and creating something all new.
No, I'm saying he could have been named anything else because the character had no, you know.
What do you want him to do? Fucking flip his coin and blow somebody's head off? He was a fucking district attorney. What do you want him to do?
Show some personality. I don't know.
What do you want him to do? He's in a fucking court of law.
He could talk.
You're just
talking.
talking.
For a bit.
You're just talking.
I don't know.
You're just talking for no reason. Shut up.
Sounds like a terrible movie, dude.
You haven't even seen it.
I'm not going to either.
Good. I hope you don't. You don't deserve to see it. How about that?
The public doesn't either. That's why they shunned it.
I don't think that's the case, but whatever. I mean, and frankly, I don't really give a shit what the public shuns because they like dumb shit. So it doesn't really bother me.
You care about what Quentin Tarantino thinks.
I care about what directors think. Yeah, where are you going with this? Are you just trying to fight?
I'm just saying
What are you doing here? What is your point in this show? Are you just trying to piss me off?
I don't know.
You're not making any sense. Of course I care. Quentin Tarantino is one of the greatest directors of our time. So, of course, I'm going to want to hear a fucking interview with him. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I'm just saying that you liked, that he liked Joker made you like it more.
What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't say anything about Quentin Tarantino liking the Joker. Who gives a shit?
We talked about it on the last podcast. Remember, we had Quentin Tarantino.
No, I don't remember it, so I don't even care because I'm telling you my opinion, not Quentin Tarantino's.
Yeah, but since you told us about his opinion first, I'm led to believe that it has had some influence on your opinion.
That's bullshit. I mean, that's a total fucking paintbrush stroke. I mean,
I'm just saying.
Paint me with the brush. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, people influence.
You're not saying shit is the problem.
I'm saying
you're just saying bullshit trying to fight is what you're doing.
Well, I want to watch
the movie. Make yourself look stupid.
I need to watch the movie with you and see how much you enjoy it.
Anytime, bro. Anytime you want to come over and watch it, I'd be happy to watch it again.
Make sure you turn your phone off, too, and you just have to watch the movie.
The first time I watched it was on my phone, Christian. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking. Dude, you're not going to win this.
Well, then maybe
okay? I'm not fanboying out here, okay? Joker is one of my favorite characters of all time. Yes. I am really interested in the lore of the Joker. Yes. Todd Phillips came along and he created a new lore for the Joker in that the Joker was inspired by this character Arthur Fleck, and the Joker is still a mystery. So again, that's what I took away from it. Like, oh, wow. So the Joker is the Joker because this other guy that never gets talked about, never gets mentioned. You know, he got everything from his makeup to the way he acts. He cut his lips after he killed Arthur in the end of the film. I mean, again, I am interested in that and the way that people can create new stories, new situations with these characters. If you can do that, you've got my respect. And that's what I think he did. He took a character very obscure, very little known about his past or, you know, where he came from or how he got to where he is, and came up with a new legend, so to speak.
The very idea that would be, you know, what it was that inspired somebody to become the Joker is just, you know.
I mean, that's probably not the only thing that inspired him, dumbass. Okay, but I'm saying the look of, I mean, because the Joker as we know him does not look like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Yes, he doesn't wear a fucking maroon outfit and, you know, paint like he paints his face like that and stuff. But the new Joker took elements of that, of what Joaquin Phoenix was. The green hair, for example. You know, the red lips, the smiling.
Who are you talking about? Who's the new Joker?
Whoever it may be. I'm saying the new Joker will have taken elements from this Arthur Fleck character and integrated them into his new persona as Joker, the Joker.
If you say so.
I mean, it's my opinion. I could be totally wrong.
I thought this was the end of it.
It's the end of Arthur Fleck's story, not the Joker's.
Todd Phillips and WB's.
Well, I mean, again, now you're switching gears to the business part of it, and that probably is the case that, you know, they won't make another one because this one did so poorly. But again, I'm saying I think it did poorly for all the wrong reasons. And that's why I put that short out there, because, you know, the biggest bitch I got from people about people who'd seen the Joker, it was a musical. Okay, it wasn't a musical. So then what is it? Oh, well, it doesn't really reflect, you know, the Joker's character as I know him. So? It don't have to, dude, these directors are not under any obligation to show you anything they don't want to show you.
Are you saying people saw it and complained to you that it was a musical, or complained it was a musical before they saw it?
Both.
Okay.
Because people that had seen it told people that it was a musical. Then it went viral that it was a musical. Right? I mean, you remember all this. We talked about it. Then Todd Phillips comes along and says, no, it's not a musical. It's got music in it. It's got musical scenes, but it's not a musical. I wouldn't call it a musical. And I agree with him. That's it.
I don't remember that, but
Well, all our shows are available. GeekZipPodcast.com is where you head for old episodes. All right, what have I been playing? I went back and started playing Red Dead 2. I just can't find a better game than Red Dead 2. There's just not a better game out there. Also tried to go back and play Skull and Bones, which was the pirate one, if you recall. And that was cool too. So, all right. Let me see here. Hang on a minute.
something happening on the news? Oh, you're sharing the screen.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm sharing my screen with you.
It's like, is there some kind of breaking news alert?
So we usually handle RIPs. However, this week we are just going to do a simple tribute to Mr. Kevin Conroy. This would have been November 10th of 2022 was the date that he passed, and we just thought it appropriate to always remember him and his contribution to the character of Batman. Very important.
I saw his part in the Crisis that they have, the animated Crisis 3-parter.
His part, yeah, his line. You mean he's got like one line?
Well, it's just sad watching that world get destroyed.
It was sad, yeah, and I mean, as much as I love Kevin voicing the character, at some point you got to move on. I mean, obviously, I don't think anybody will ever be better than Kevin, but at the same time, I also think that there may be other people out there that have a really great interpretation. I think about like Jensen Ackles or. I mean, it was just, I was saying just more to that world because I haven't really watched as much, animated DC worlds as much as that one. That was definitely. I mean that whole Crisis on Infinite Earths was tough. That was tough to watch. I mean, there was a bunch of shit in there that was tough.
Yeah, there were a few stupid worlds. Like, glad to see that one gone. Nobody cares about those people.
Which worlds?
Like the ones with like the bad Super League, the first one they went to.
Well, that was a storyline actually.
I know, but I'm still saying it was a shitty world.
Well, yeah, it was shitty. I guess you're right. It is a shit world when all the superheroes are super assholes, but
it's like fucking Boys World, dude, with Homelander.
Oh shit! All right. Oh man. Sorry.
I heard you laughing.
I was laughing. So anyway, all our best to Kevin. And we will always treasure what you did with the character.
And the fans.
And the fans.
We remember.
All right. You sound like Spock talking to McCoy there. Remember.
Uh-oh.
Christian, did you see this story?
Yeah, you sent it. I mean, yeah. I had heard about it, but I hadn't seen him actually, like, power up.
Oh, God. I just can't even nowadays, I just can't even. There's a new Kane character out there in the indie world. And what's his name, Christian?
CoKane. He's so high. He's so high.
Oh, I lost my shit when I saw this headline.
Dude,
so
that
yeah,
should be his entrance. That should be his entrance music, dude.
If it's not, then he needs to be thrown out of the business. I mean,
or it could be that one from Scarface, the yayo. Rush, got the yayo.
The one that fucking West sings all the time.
No more yayo.
No more yayo. So yeah, apparently he dresses in white. Like blue and red cocaine, but he's white.
Dude, I bet there's going to be a
and
candy
he
cane
gets his powers from a mysterious white powder.
Did you hear me? There's going to be a candy cane if there isn't one already with white and red. For Christmas, not Halloween. I always get those mixed up.
Oh, you get Christmas and Halloween mixed up. I can see they're kind of similar. So anyway, yeah, I would pay money to see this guy wrestle.
Can you think of any other Kane ripoff gimmicks?
I'm
thinking like
Walking
Kane and
Kane.
Abel, but that's not too
Walking
difficult.
Kane.
Yeah, Walking Kane, great dude.
Let's go with the fucking cane. Beat people with it. Oh.
Name would be like Billy Kane.
Oh. God, Billy Kane.
That sounds like a
Billy
Native
Club.
American name, dude. What was that Native American fighting movie? Billy Jack. That's Billy
Jack. Yeah, Billy Jack.
Yeah.
Native American fighting movie. I love that. Oh, that's a great name for it. All right. See if
That's not the
we'll see
name
if
of the
CoKane
podcast,
comes
dude.
around our area. Maybe I'll book him. All right.
Make sure you don't drug test him, though.
Yeah, seriously. Watch yourself going through Hanging Rock. Just ask Rob Van Dam. All right. David Zaslav. Of course, as you all know, we have a new president-elect. And Mr. Zaslav of Warner Brothers believes that Trump's reelection could offer media businesses, quote, a change of pace and an opportunity for consolidation.
I thought you were getting ready to say David Zaslav, as we all know, we on this podcast think is an idiot.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't think I have to say that, but yeah, David Zaslav, the fucking fool that we're always saying does the dumbest shit and says the dumbest shit at the worst times.
Zaslav. You know what he does, dude? He cuts so much, he's like Zaslav Scissorhands. All your streaming shows, snip.
Batgirl,
content stuff.
Batgirl, click, gone. Here we go. We have an upcoming new administration. It's too early to tell, but it may offer a pace of change and an opportunity for consolidation that may be quite different. Now, let's talk about what he's talking about there. Consolidation. He's talking about movie studios merging.
And it seems like streaming services.
Yes.
Just everything.
Sorry. Yeah. Everything merging together as one. Right.
Because he goes on to complain about having to find shows and stuff and having different apps and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a dumb
400 cable channels is just as tough.
Again, it's a dumb point. I don't know why he would make that point, but it was a dumb point.
It's like we have to get on our phones and Google it to find out where to watch it. It's like that's not that hard.
It's really not that hard, and I do it all the time.
TV, what was that called?
TV Guide. Can't remember the fucking name of it. That's because you got the knockoff that came in the newspaper. You didn't get the OG TV Guide.
Get the Reader's Digest, dude. Read like I Shouldn't Be Alive, Read that real life drama in real life. I mean,
yeah, you shouldn't have lived through this. So anyway, it is way too early to tell. I mean, I know all the business owners are fucking excited because Trump got elected. So I mean, it's like, now we'll get to do this, now we'll get to do that. So it's not surprising.
I don't know. Since he started making his appointments, though, the market's kind of come back to reality.
Well, I gotta say, I know we don't discuss politics, but RFK Jr. as the fucking the health secretary, something like that. I'm like, isn't he like dying from brain worms or something?
They need to get the big fucking clock-sized medals that all the cabinet chiefs wear in Idiocracy. That are like this big, and they're like, "Hey man, I'm the chief science, and I'm the chief of."
He won a contest.
Vegetables.
He won a contest. Be a cabinet member.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we're not far from that, I'm sure. All right. So, yeah, it's way too early to tell what Trump's effect on the whole election or
But
state of business is going to be.
Maybe the media companies will get richer, and you'll have less hard decisions to make finding what to watch.
I doubt it. I doubt it very seriously, but we'll see. Christian, did you catch SmackDown last week?
No, I saw some.
Or the big Kevin Owens, Randy Orton?
I'm not really interested in the KO, Cody, Randy stuff. I've been more into the Bloodline stuff lately.
Oh, that reminds me. I do have a shot of the latest poster for Survivor Series that I was going to show everybody. Let me just get it ready here. And
dude, we went to Raising Cane's the other night, and we got a Post Malone poster for $1.99.
What a random ass what?
Well, you were talking about posters. They had I was buying food online, and it was like, post it up, add this to your order, and Jesse was like, "Fuck yeah, man, why not?"
Post Malone is the one with the shit all over his face, right?
Tattoos and
whatever,
facial hair and pudding,
and gold teeth and shit, right?
He just seems like a fun guy.
From Roadhouse.
He's not as big as Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's the bigger guy.
I tell you, I talk to rock DJs nowadays, and they're like, they can't understand the whole Jelly Roll phenomenon. Because, see, this guy, he's not only on the country charts, he's on the rock charts, too. Kind of like Kid Rock almost did, kind of.
He's been going around for a while, man. He's got old stuff on YouTube. He's been Jelly Roll working hard, man.
Was he always that big? Always that big a guy?
Man, bigger.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn, it's like Ralphie May kind of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Survivor Series War Games takes place November 30th on Peacock, streaming from, I guess they're in Canada, right? For this, Vancouver?
War Games. I don't know. Yeah.
I think they're in Vancouver. Start time is going to be 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific.
Yeah, but you were saying you were worried about Orton, dude. Apparently he sells his injuries so well. Was he actually doing the fencing pose, like when you get the concussion and your arms go up?
I think he, yes. I think he did do that. Because I went back and looked at the pile driver. I mean, it wasn't like he fucked it up or it was some kind of weird botch. I mean, his head was well above his legs. So I think he just sold it really well and everybody bought it, is what I think.
Dude, KO, when he was Kevin Steen or whatever, he used to do a package pile driver where he'd like hold him up and smash him like that.
That's what he did.
He did another. Well, no.
Or he tried to do that. I think he tried to do that.
Maybe. I think it looked like he's getting ready to do it at some point. Yeah. But
because there was all kinds of guys in the ring too, right? I mean, security.
He also has a crazy move called like the Steinalizer, where he like has him up on his shoulder and then just throws him back or something. Or like he does a power bomb and gets him up and throws him backwards.
Oh, geez, like
yeah, dude, it looks so dangerous. I'm like, why
throws
would
him
you
over
ever
his head
do that?
like this?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
Very, very unsafe. It looks like.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be down with that at all. Anyway, so we think Randy Orton's okay. We're pretty sure it was a work, but he may be out for vacation or something. So we'll keep you posted on Randy's condition.
I heard they're trying to get Becky back before Netflix.
I heard that I heard she's going to be on there.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, it's still not,
right? No
deal or anything.
Right. But no, I think Becky is coming for that shit. All right.
Well, she's holding out to the dollars, all right. Get that Netflix Tyson money, dude.
Money. Netflix Tyson money. How much money do you think that motherfucker made from that fight?
I think I heard they said it was over 30 million.
I think he made 20 million. I think that's what
and
it was.
They said Paul made 40 million at least.
Well, that's because he helped book it. So he's always going to make more. All right.
They said he's got a
You
compound.
spent so
and a
much
mansion
goddamn time arguing, which is why that's why I didn't have that many stories this week because I knew you'd fucking argue with me about Joker Folie A Deux for fucking half an hour. So that's why.
Did you know he Logan Paul is named like El Gallo?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? What does that mean?
That's like a rooster, dude. The rooster of Puerto Rico.
Why are you
And
talking like that?
Because when you say Puerto Rico, it comes out like that. And he owns a mansion and a compound down there, dude, in Puerto Rico.
Jake does?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I again, I mean, I don't think there was any question that Jake was going to win. Well, I had a question. I figured Mike would beat the fuck out of him. The problem is, and again, I'm Monday morning quarterbacking this, and I apologize ahead of time, but the problem is that Mike back in the day with young Mike, Iron Mike, is the way that he would beat opponents is he would come underneath fast. I mean, like right underneath their guard and get that fucking left uppercut, and that'd be all she wrote. The problem here was he wasn't fast enough. He could not get in there before Paul would sidestep him or block him or counter him or whatever. So I think it was his speed that probably lost him the fight. Did he do a great job? I mean, as far as boxing goes, he did okay. I mean, points were decent. But I think everybody wanted him to knock out Paul. We're pissed off that he didn't. And, it is what it is. So I enjoyed the fight. Yeah.
Tyson at the end was saying he wanted to fight Logan Paul next, and Logan was like, "I'll kill you, Mike."
He said, "I'll kill you, motherfucker," is what he said, actually. Motherfucker, I'll kill you. I was like,
okay.
I don't know. Would you say that if he wasn't gassed from fighting your fucking brother? All right.
Need to.
The women's fight was incredible. I do want to say that. That'll probably win fight of the year. Plus, that one chick pretty much got her eye split open. It was a horrible injury. It was not good.
I saw people saying it was robbery.
It was bad.
The girl got
dude, they
robbed,
got robbed.
dude.
Oh, she got robbed so bad. All right, we had a new trailer drop last week for Captain America Brave New World, and it does show the Red Hulk. Finally, we get a full shot of Mr. Ford as Red Hulk in all his glory.
I'm so glad it's Harrison Ford and not that other guy. I mean, I just think that other guy as a Red Hulk monster would not look that good.
William Hurt coming back to do it. I don't know. Again, I agree. I mean, I think that obviously
it'd be like watching Craig T. Nelson turn into the Hulk or something, dude. It'd just be weird. With a big mustache.
Craig T. Nelson? He doesn't have a mustache.
Yeah, I know, but William Hurt did. Didn't he? I don't know. I feel like he's got a dour look on his face.
I think you're thinking of the Eric Bana Ross. That was Sam Elliott.
No. He'd be a
good one.
Too.
He'd be a good one. It's an incredible trailer. We have it on our Facebook page. You can check it out. It happened on this past Saturday at D23 Expo in Brazil. They released the new trailer. And again, as I mentioned, the most extensive look yet at the transformation of President Thaddeus Ross into Red Hulk.
I think I saw some people posting stills that they were claiming was Rollins.
Rollins?
Seth Rollins. They're like, look at the eyes.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. So, who was Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins was who?
He's one of the snake people. The snake serpent.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that shit.
The early threat in the movie that gets wiped out, and then we move on to the real story. Maybe we'll see. That was the cool thing about Dirty Harry, dude, was how it just focused with that main bad guy. I was trying to think of other movies that were like that. Like Die Hard 3 was kind of like that.
Where they just have that one main protagonist or whatever, or antagonist.
Yeah, and one main antagonist. Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of movies like that. Action movies.
I know, but I mean, it's like
I think of
Cobra.
all the Steven Seagal movies. All the
Uh,
fucking shitty action movies from the 80s were like that. Brad Wesley. I mean, yeah, they're all like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is this a joke? I don't know. Forrest Gump 2.
it's just people using AI. Dude.
Is that what it is? So this
then
is
people
not going to happen.
Then people getting clicks and yeah.
For fuck's
Some
sake.
people are like, maybe it should, and other people are like, no way.
There was a story that dropped.
Yeah, go ahead, explain it.
There was a story that dropped of a new Forrest Gump film, a sequel film to the, of course, incredible Forrest Gump film that came out when we were kids. And the idea of it, I think Finn Wolfhard or whatever his fucking name is, what's his fucking name?
They wanted Chalamet, dude, Timothy.
Oh, Timothy,
Chalamet.
that's right. I'm sorry, Timothy Chalamet to play Little Forrest.
Forrest Jr.
His name was Little Forrest. Remember, if it's the same kid from the movie.
Well, it has to be Forrest Jr. though, doesn't it? You can't just.
I think that's his official name, but he'd be called Little Forrest.
Dude, Little Forrest.
Little Forrest.
Little F coming down.
Little Forrest.
Like gumping
What's
and
the
jumping.
sign for?
Think you want?
What's the sign for F? I forget.
Little F dog.
So yeah, it's. I hope this is fake, but.
Yeah, dude, that would be Little Forrest G. Yeah.
Forrest G. Just got regulators playing over and over in my head now. No, again, this we're seeing a lot more of this kind of deal where they make trailers from AIs.
Though, dude. Did you see some of these comments?
No, I haven't seen any of them.
That were like, this is actually kind of a good idea for a film about like a mentally challenged father raising an intellectually gifted son.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do Forrest Gump.
No. I mean, not like attaching it to an IP. Just like, oh man, that might be a good movie.
Right.
To see how the son gets frustrated by his dad, but he learns how to love by watching his dad.
I like that idea. I mean,
it sounds like Oscar bait sappy shit that I wouldn't watch. It sounds like I Am Sam or something. God, it's funny. I was watching. There's a YouTube series called This Aged Poorly or This Aged Something.
Yeah. And
it's like old movies that you watch. Like I watched that Tom Hanks' The Bachelor was on it. That's why I was making references to that. But he had that one film with Juliette Lewis and Giovanni Ribisi, where they were both mentally challenged people, and they were like gonna get married. They had a relationship. Did you ever see that? It's called like The Other Sister, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, no, but I know what you're talking about.
Saw that? He likes big band music, dude. And then it's like you're just like watching and going like, oh, man, I don't know if you can go that full simple Jack route anymore as an actor,
You don't go full on, you know what? Nobody
Simple
goes
Jack.
full on, you know what?
Except for MVP and Triple H.
Yeah. What the hell?
Segue into that.
Yeah, nice seg. So there has been some drama between recently departed WWE superstar MVP and Triple H. Apparently, there was some heat between these two. And
MVP doesn't like the leadership.
MVP was asked about his departure from the company, and here is his quote. I didn't want to re-sign. He makes it sound like he just didn't re-sign his contract, although I'm pretty sure he was let go. I didn't want to re-sign because the new management in place, anytime, I don't care where you work, when new management comes in, it's good for some people and not for other people. I just felt that it was definitely time to go because the new management just wasn't for me and I ain't for him. Clearly talking about H. Now
he added that ain't in there, dude. Why'd he do that? He turned on him at the end.
Yeah.
Took it to the street.
I don't know. I don't know what H did to piss off MVP. I mean, a lot. A lot of people are throwing racism around and this bullshit and that bullshit, but I don't think that Triple H is a racist.
Number one with racist. No, I'm just kidding.
Look,
I'm
at the end of the day, I know
you.
I know you. At the end of the day, MVP's a fucking manager. I mean, simple as that. He's not an in-ring performer anymore. So it's like, I don't know what he was expecting or if it was writing he got that he didn't like. I certainly can see why Bobby Lashley would be pissed off because they totally crapped on him for 20 years. I mean, he had to fucking leave to even be considered serious, and then he came back and had a nice run, and then they fucked him again. So I don't
remember when he'd come out there and bend over and show the crowd his gluteus maximus.
I love
dude,
that.
his muscles.
God, that was so funny.
It's terrible, dude. What if they did that with Trish Stratus?
No. I don't think I complain. I'll tell you that. We've gotten our first look at Mysterio in What If Season 3, and I actually got the photo for you so you can check it out.
Yeah, I think some of the rumors said he was kind of jacked into the
Matrix.
The bad thing from last time, all Super Ultron with all the gemstones and everything. Infinity Ultron.
Oh God, I didn't watch What If, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude, he threatened the whole multiverse. They had to assemble a group of multiverse heroes.
Mysterio did?
Fight. No, Mysterio hasn't been in it yet. I don't think.
Infinity Stones Ultron. You said right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. That would be a dangerous combination. Yeah, I don't know what he's hooked to. It looks cool. I need to watch that show. Everybody talks about it. I need to watch it.
Yeah, once you get past the animation style and the obsession with Captain Carter.
I think that's why I never really initiated watching it, because there was so much hype over that bullshit. I was like, okay, we get it. She's fucking Captain Britain. We're rah.
Good for Peggy. Well.
Yeah, we're all happy for Peg, Anyway, What If drops next year, I believe.
Hopefully.
Let's hope. Cody wrote. Did we already do this story?
No, this is a different one. This isn't the tattoo guy. This is apparently a guy that owns the trademark American Nightmare.
So this was the guy that is in the band American Nightmare, right? I think, is that the band name?
He claims there's been a lot of confusion. His fans are getting confused because they think Cody Rhodes is, tied to the band.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Does that sound okay? I heard some kind of weird buzzing.
Yeah, there's some static there. I'm trying to...
Oh, dude, I like that blue the Fantastic Four Wolverine and Spider-Man right there.
It's on sale, actually.
Hey, I don't think I've been to that website.
Yeah, it's a little buzzy. I don't know why it's being buzzy, but let's hope it doesn't affect things too much.
We're getting to the end too, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
we're circling the drain. Probably won't be able to get to everything, but that's okay.
Jesse was singing Running Down the Drain earlier, dude.
What's up?
Tom Petty. Jesse was singing Running Down the Drain earlier.
Nice.
Talking about the wheel to drive.
So apparently, this band, who is the band that performs Cody's entrance music?
No, it's not.
No?
It's not the band that does his music. The band that does his music is called like Downstate or something.
Okay.
This is just some unrelated band that he made a deal with, apparently, and I guess they're saying that, we want more money. Probably. That's what it sounds like to me, same as the tattoo stuff.
I was going to say, if you're attached to that fucking song or Cody Rhodes, you can't tell me you haven't made fucking money. Okay.
Yeah, more people probably buy his band shirts thinking it's Cody's.
Let's go through here, and we gotta knock some shit out.
Hey, you know what about that one? That Tom Cruise one? I think it's probably because he didn't want to come back to vampires because it's probably the gayness.
He's probably a prick. That's probably why it is.
Well, that too, but he probably didn't want to be like, he didn't want to be known for a big gay role back then.
All right. Let's talk about. They're making a remake of Idle Hands. Have you heard about this?
This was the Finn Wolfhard story.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. With Finn Wolfhard as the title character.
And Ryder is working on it.
And Jason Reitman producing the film. I'll be honest. I never saw.
Thinking they get right.
I never saw the original.
Oh really?
So,
it's a fun film.
I mean, I've heard it's fun, but I've never.
It's got hot Jessica Alba in it too, I think.
I remember that.
No other fans there.
Oh shit! All right. Next up, we learned that
Friday.
Denzel got a
Gator 2 comes out Friday.
What comes out?
Gator 2.
Gator 2.
Gladiator
2. Sorry.
Gator 2.
Yeah, I was like Gator 2. What's Gator 1?
Done.
I never saw Gator 1.
Gator done. Gator 1. Gator done.
Gator done. Gator done. Denzel Washington confirms that Ryan Coogler has a Black Panther 3 role for him. Nice.
Great. Denzel makes everything better. He's like bacon. Put Denzel in it and it makes it better.
That's actually pretty accurate. Yeah, he can make fucking dog shit enjoyable. Denzel being in Black Panther 3 I think is great. I thought it was great that they had oh God, what's her name? Fuck.
The one in the number 2, the one that won the award?
Yeah. Fuck. And his mom too. What was her name?
Is it Angela Bassett?
Angela Bassett. Yeah, Angela Bassett. Thank you, Angela Bassett. So, I love it when they get those African American, really strong actors and actresses to play in the Black Panther films. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
If you watch Freevee, it's going to be shut down under Amazon's cost consolidation plan. It's previously known as IMDb TV, and I've watched some stuff on Freevee.
I understand. I'm glad they're doing it because it was always confusing to me. I'm like, what is? I just want to watch Prime stuff. What's Freevee?
Yeah, I don't know. Finally, we've got a report that says Daisy Ridley's Rey Skywalker is going to star in multiple new Star Wars movies. Christian,
it sounds like a troll, dude. Because they're like,
it sounds like a troll.
Cinematic asset.
Yeah, it sounds like a troll.
It's like they're doing that just so people are like, no.
Plus,
no.
I'm pretty sure that the new Star Wars film just lost its director or something like that. It just had a major hiccup.
I think Daisy Ridley put this press release out herself, dude. She gave a fake name and put
make
it
herself
out there.
feel better.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. All right, let's get over to events before your mic goes. AC/DC will reportedly launch a North American tour in 2025. Who's playing the rhythm guitar for them? Do we know?
It's not Malcolm.
Well, yeah, no shit.
I'm glad to see Brian back singing.
I'm glad to see Brian back. It's always great to see Angus on stage. And again, I would totally see AC/DC. I mean, tragic what happened to Malcolm, but, again, it's AC/DC for fuck's sake. I'd go see them in a heartbeat. Don't have any information on tour dates.
You've seen him before. You told me.
It was a long time ago. I was a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate it at the time. I would definitely love to see them again.
What was it like, the Breaking the Balls tour?
Ball Breaker tour.
Ball Breaker.
Okay, moving over to the Lexington Comic Con coming up March 6th through the 9th, Lexington, Kentucky. I have applied for press passes, Christian, so maybe we'll get lucky.
Thomas Lennon is going to be at GalaxyCon here in Columbus, I saw, too.
He's doing the rounds.
I saw it because apparently AEW was also in the news because they canceled a Collision show.
Yes, so I read about this.
The Cornette Facebook group was all over it.
I'm sure they were. Then
they announced that they moved the show to the convention center and it's going to be at the con.
Oh, nice.
That actually might kind of be cool. I don't know.
Could be. Added to the Lexington Comic-Con this week was Maurice LaMarche. If you don't know who he is, he voiced Egon Spangler in The Real Ghostbusters from the 80s, and he was also the Brain from Pinky and the Brain on, what was that show they were on?
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs, right.
He was
So,
supposed to come to the Huntington one, but couldn't make it, I think.
oh, was that the deal?
I think something happened.
Okay.
You
All
know how
right.
things happen sometimes.
Things happen. That's true. All right. That is the news. That is the events. Don't forget, join us online on social media via Facebook, via Twitter, X, whatever the hell they call it now, Instagram. We have our official YouTube channel where we're doing shorts, we're doing clips. We have a new website, GeekZipPodcast.com. You can get everything all in one place, listen to past episodes, information on donating to the show, information on sponsorship opportunities, and so much more. Once again, that is GeekZipPodcast.com. Christian, are you back in Huntington next weekend?
Hopefully, they got to get that new engine in.
All right. Well, we will hopefully be back to normal next week. We thank you so much for joining us. Christian, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here?
I don't know if I should go watch that Joker 2 movie again.
You fucking son of a bitch.
I want you to watch it again.
I hate you so bad when you fucking get me going like that. You know that I hate when you get me going like that. You know it. It's bullshit.
You got to defend it. You got to.
I did defend it, damn it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have yourself a great.
Wait.
What?
Did you see that I got the Harold and Kumar 20th anniversary White Castle?
Oh my God! Did you actually buy it?
Yeah, I got it at 1 a.m. I got the receipt. I was thinking about posting it on our Facebook.
Oh my God! Crazy bastard.
We're still eating on them, dude. But it's funny.
I'm sure
it's
you're
funny.
still shitting too.
Been 20 years of Harold and Kumar.
I saw you posted what you get in the pack on the chat, and I didn't know you bought it.
Yeah. Well, I
I don't know why I'm surprised, but yeah.
Customized that too, yeah. I paid extra for something.
Anyway, happy birthday, Harold and Kumar. Easily one of the funniest movies ever made.
You know, it was weird. Like some of my burgers, I got some of the 1912 ones, the thicker patties with the lettuce and tomato.
Yes.
And I don't think they cooked them. I don't think they steamed them right. Because it's like the meat was done, but the bun was not steamed. It was like a hard out-of-the-bag bun.
Oh, man.
And then I microwaved a couple of them this morning. They tasted so much better than they did last night.
Maybe they just didn't cook them right.
Yeah, I was like, what a waste. I can't believe I ate those last night without microwaving them.
It's unfortunate.
Hey, at least I didn't throw it up the other day.
For Christian, this is Ryan Zip. You guys have yourself a great week.